Welcome to a profound journey through the cosmos, where secrets hide in the shadows of stars. This is the Universe Unveiled. We begin our story with the passing of a legend, Neil Armstrong, whose final days were shrouded in a quiet mystery. Following his heart surgery, unexpected complications arose, leading to a tragic end that shocked the world and his grieving family. Documents revealed that the hospital paid a massive $6 million settlement to his family to keep the details private. The medical errors alleged by his sons suggested that the hero's death might have been preventable, adding tragedy to history. While sorting through his belongings, his widow Carol discovered a white cloth bag hidden deep within the back of a closet. Inside this simple bag lay a treasure trove of space history, items that had traveled all the way to the moon. These were not just random scraps. They were critical components from the Eagle lunar module that landed in 1969. Among the artifacts was the 16mm camera that filmed the landing approach and the historic first steps on the surface. Neil had decided to keep these items as personal mementos, hiding them away from the public eye for over 4 decades. Technically, these items should have been left behind to reduce weight for the ascent, but he chose to save them. Included in the bag was the waist tether he used to secure himself during the most dangerous phase of the descent. The family eventually donated these priceless artifacts to the National Air and Space Museum, preserving his legacy for future generations. This secret stash humanizes the stoic hero, showing a sentimental side to the man who took that giant leap for mankind. However, the moon holds more than just physical artifacts. It is also the center of enduring conspiracies and unanswered questions. For decades, skeptics have argued that the landing was staged, citing strange shadows and the lack of stars in photos. They point to the waving flag in a vacuum and other visual anomalies as proof that the event was a fabrication. Yet thousands of scientists and the unique geological composition of moon rocks confirm that humans truly walked on the lunar surface. But even if we went there, did we go alone? Some transcripts suggest the astronauts saw things they could not explain. There are reports of a 2-minute radio silence where Armstrong and Aldrin allegedly switched to a secure medical channel. During this blackout, leaked reports claim they described giant spacecrafts lined up on the far side of a crater ridge. The astronauts reportedly said, "They are here. They are parked on the side of the crater, and they are watching us." NASA has consistently denied these claims, attributing the silence to technical limitations and overheating equipment during the complex landing procedure. Despite official denials, the stories persist, fueled by retired officials who hint at a cover-up of extraterrestrial contact. The far side of the moon remains a place of mystery, shielded from Earth's view and perfect for hiding secrets. Recent missions by other nations are finally shedding light on this dark hemisphere, revealing a crust that differs from the near side. Anomaly hunters continue to scour satellite images, looking for bridges, towers, or mining operations left by an advanced alien civilization. Leaving the mysteries of the moon behind, we travel inward, towards the searing heat of the sun and the planet Mercury. Mercury is a world of extremes, the closest planet to the star, scorched by radiation and blasted by solar winds. For a long time it was a neglected world, until NASA launched the Messenger mission to uncover its hidden geological secrets. Getting into orbit around Mercury was an engineering nightmare, requiring complex gravitational slingshots to slow the spacecraft down sufficiently. It had to battle the immense gravitational pull of the sun, which constantly threatened to pull the probe into a fiery death. Once in orbit, Messenger revealed a planet that was shrinking as its massive iron core cooled and contracted over billions of years. This contraction created massive cliffs called lobate scarps, some extending for hundreds of miles and soaring nearly 2 miles high. But the most shocking discovery was found at the poles, in deep craters where the sun never shines above the rim. Radar scans detected highly reflective material, which scientists confirmed to be water ice, seemingly impossible on such a hot planet. Billions of tons of ice exist here, protected by the shadows, likely delivered by comets that crashed into the planet eons ago. It is a cosmic irony that the planet closest to the scorching sun hosts vast reservoirs of frozen water in its shadows. Messenger eventually ran out of fuel and crashed into the surface, leaving behind a legacy that rewrote our understanding of the inner solar system. We now cross the asteroid belt to face the king of planets, a gas giant that dominates our solar neighborhood completely. Jupiter is a colossus, more massive than all other planets combined, a ball of gas that failed to become a star. Its great red spot is a storm that has raged for centuries, large enough to swallow the entire Earth whole. Surrounding the planet is a magnetic field of terrifying power, generating radiation belts that would instantly fry any human electronics. The Juno mission is currently braving this radiation to map the planet's gravity and magnetic fields with unprecedented precision. Juno has revealed that the poles are covered in clusters of cyclones, creating a chaotic and beautiful geometric landscape of storms. For years, astronomers believed Jupiter acted as a shield, using its gravity to fling dangerous asteroids away from the inner planets. It was thought to be the vacuum cleaner of the solar system, absorbing impacts that might otherwise cause extinction events on Earth. However, new simulations suggest a darker reality. Jupiter might actually direct as many rocks toward us as it deflects away. The impact of Shoemaker-Levy 9 in 1994 showed us the violence Jupiter endures, capturing the world's attention. Whether protector or destroyer, Jupiter's influence is undeniable, shaping the architecture and history of our entire planetary system. Traveling further out, we reach the jewel of the solar system, Saturn. But our destination is its largest moon, Titan. Titan is unique among moons, possessing a thick atmosphere that is denser than Earth's and rich in organic nitrogen compounds. In 2005, the Huygens probe descended through this haze, revealing a world that is eerily similar to Earth. It captured images of river channels, shorelines, and rounded pebbles. But these were not formed by water, but by liquid methane. Titan is the only other place in the solar system with stable liquid on its surface, forming vast lakes and seas. Here it rains methane, creating a hydrological cycle similar to Earth's, but operating at hundreds of degrees below zero. The chemistry on Titan is considered prebiotic, resembling the conditions on primordial Earth before life began to emerge. NASA plans to return with Dragonfly, a rotorcraft lander designed to fly between locations and study the surface chemistry directly. Dragonfly will search for chemical biosignatures, hoping to answer if life can exist in a biochemistry based on methane, not water. Standing on Titan, you would see a dim sun and Saturn looming large in the sky, a view of haunting beauty. We push to the edge of the planetary realm, arriving at the windy and mysterious ice giant known as Neptune. Neptune is a world of supersonic winds and freezing temperatures, the most distant major planet from our life-giving star. Recent images from the James Webb Space Telescope have revealed Neptune's rings with a clarity not seen since Voyager 2. These rings are made of dust and ice, darker and harder to see than Saturn's, but equally complex and fascinating. Orbiting Neptune is Triton, a captured Kuiper Belt object that spews nitrogen geysers and orbits in the opposite direction of rotation. Beyond Neptune lies the realm of icy bodies and comets, the frozen leftovers from the birth of our solar system. Recently, the comet Tsuchinshan-ATLAS has graced our skies, a visitor from the distant Oort cloud making its rare appearance. As it nears the sun, its icy core sublimates, creating a magnificent tail that stretches for millions of miles across space. These celestial wanderers remind us of the dynamic nature of our universe, connecting the distant past with our present moment. From the footprints on the moon to the winds of Neptune, our exploration has only just begun to scratch the surface. Every discovery brings new questions, driving humanity to push further into the unknown in search of answers and understanding. The universe is a vast tapestry of matter and energy, weaving stories of creation, destruction, and the miracle of existence. Thank you for joining us on this voyage across the stars. Remember to look up and keep wondering about the cosmos. This has been a production of the Universe Unveiled. We will see you in the next video for another cosmic adventure. As we reflect on our history, we remember the courage it took to leave our home planet for the first time. That single footprint represents the collective effort of thousands of engineers and scientists who dared to dream the impossible dream. The power required to break the bonds of Earth's gravity is a testament to our mastery of fire and physics. Seeing our home from a distance changed our perspective forever, highlighting the fragility and unity of our shared planetary home. In contrast, the barren rocks of Mercury remind us of how hostile the universe can be to life as we know it. The scars on these planets tell a violent history of collisions that shaped the solar system into its current configuration. Jupiter and its diverse moons form a complex system of their own, each world offering unique environments to explore. While Titan has methane, Europa hides a saltwater ocean beneath its ice, another prime candidate for finding extraterrestrial life. Then there is Io, the most volcanic world we know, tortured by the immense gravitational tides of Jupiter and Europa. Saturn also boasts a mysterious hexagonal storm at its pole, a fluid dynamics puzzle that continues to baffle planetary scientists. Our knowledge of the outer planets owes much to the Voyager missions, which are now leaving the solar system entirely. The Oort cloud remains a theoretical concept, yet it is the likely home of the long-period comets we see. Every time you see a shooting star, you are witnessing a tiny piece of this cosmic history burning up above. Our tools are getting better, allowing us to see further and clearer than ever before, revealing the invisible universe. The next Neil Armstrong or the engineer who designs the first starship might be looking up at the stars tonight. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay inspired, and join us next time on the Universe Unveiled. Goodbye for now. The universe is waiting for us to uncover its secrets, one star at a time. This is the Universe Unveiled.